Hi there, sign up Taurus. This is Kim here to do your reading. This is going to be a Celtic cross, so hope you're doing well. Let's ask that your spirit guides, your angels join us so that the messages we get are for your most high. And I am offering private readings. Check out the description box below if you're interested in that. So, let's see here. Messages for Taurus. General messages, they can be regarding anything here. But I usually try to read for, for general in a sense. Queen of Earth is on the bottom of the deck. Queen of Earth is on the bottom of the deck. There's the Eight of Fire. King of Air, Six of Fire, and by the way, these are all upright with the good tarot. Nice. Okay, so the Queen of Earth on the bottom as the underlying issue. Taurus, this is that energy of that matriarch energy. A very, it's a motherly energy, but it could also have to do with home business. And it's also about using your resources wisely. The Eight of Fire here is the issue. Something is about to move forward really quick for you. The Six of Fire being at the heart of the matter. So there's something to feel maybe victorious about. With the challenge being the King of Air, it's figuring out how to move forward in a good way, good positive way, while doing things by the book or like by the way that something's supposed to be, red tape. You know what I mean? Getting past the red tape. The Five of Air is in your past energy. So that is like, well, with the picture on this card, you could say it's somewhat looks like trying to balance. It almost looks like a balancing act. Or trying to do many things at one time. I don't know. The past energy here is just really, really busy. We'll clarify more on that. Then I have for your present situation, the star energy with the Six of Air energy. So this is going from some kind of hard time into something much better. The star energy here could be something that you've been wanting to fulfill for a long time. Gosh, this could even be like a childhood dream here. Whatever it is, it involves a shift in perspective. I mean, that's just evident. Like a ship moving through the air. It's such a pretty picture. Okay, and the Page of Air here is how you are feeling, Taurus. So you're feeling like, well, you get kind of information from all different areas or different angles. But what you do with your information or message or something like that, it's the issue with you. And I'll find out more about that. We'll clarify more about that too. Let me just keep going. The Queen of Fire here is the future energy, which is bold, brave, daring, and look, there is that heart. Because this person is usually very good at what they do as far as professional world goes too, sharing their gifts on stage and things like that. The Fool energy is saying, to take a leap of faith on whatever it is that you're thinking of creating, because there's that 0 point and the full energy all together being right here, what you're thinking about, that's what comes about. So you're thinking about infinitely creating, but there's something that you're going to create. You have the information, you haven't cognized it into exactly what you're wanting to do yet. Or maybe you have, I don't know. Maybe you're thinking about this. Or maybe thinking about a brand new start, a fresh new start or something like that for yourself too, a new beginning. Trying to look at something with that, with the beginner's mind, meaning you won't prejudge it beforehand. The 3 of fire is with the 2 of air as your outcome. Having to do with, well, the number 3, creation, creativity, expansion, and big decisions. And sometimes accepting a stalemate so that you could practice and get better. Or the 2 of air is just like you're still deciding. Either way, the 3 of fire says it's going to be a big journey and an exciting, almost like magical journey anyway, and to enjoy the journey towards happiness. That's what it's about. So what do we want to clarify here? Let's clarify the 5 of air in the past. Whatever this was, where we feel kind of like we've done a lot. Okay, so yeah. So the past energy is like doing a whole lot, but not feeling like you're getting anywhere. But you do here. And so I feel like you changed whatever it was here in the past. You changed. It's like not letting anybody make you jump through hoops. That's good. Like, so getting away from a situation and listening to your intuition was really important. Or the stress. Could be about getting away from the stress too. Or conflict, period. Nobody really likes conflict. Tell me about the 6 of fire. For Taurus, tell me about the 6 of fire. The 10 of swords in the reverse. So there is a victory that has to do with totally reinventing oneself. I don't know if I could say that it's probably not the most fun thing you've ever been through. And it probably felt like walking away from never being this hurt ever again. That's part of this victory. Whatever this is, that's part of it. The 8 of fire, I don't think we need to really clarify that. It's strong communication and it's moving forward. It's something you could see happening. Now the King of Air, I'm wondering if that has to do with hiring somebody or talking with someone, in family that might be an expert at whatever it is. Yeah, okay. Hopeful new beginnings with the Page of Cups. Hopeful new beginnings, hopeful new starts. And there again, I think the challenge is keeping your head set on the hopeful part. Keeping that outlook optimistic and not pessimistic. That's the challenge, because it's about your thinking. Tell me about the Page of Air. Tell me about this. Wow. It's the information that you need for your wishes granted, for you to be able to move forward fast, and to consider this a victory for yourself too. So that's all the information you really need, is to know that you have this sweet little victory yourself. And it all ties in, the 8 of fire, 6 of fire, and the Page of Air. It could be dealing with Leo, Aries, Sag, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, really strong when it comes to a wish granted. Tell me about the star energy. Okay, we have the 3 of Cups energy and the 9 of Wands. So it's about perseverance. It's about reunion, celebration, making good memories. And it's about not giving up when it comes to that thinking, because it's tying in here again with the Page of Cups. It has to do with your thinking and keeping your thinking on this level where it's like no matter what, you're going towards good, calm thinking, right? If you feel irrational, it goes in, immediately starts going into rational, calm thinking of listening to yourself and trusting yourself. And I think that's good. That's good here. With the Six of Air. Tell me more about that Six of Air. The ship in the sea. But it's in the air. Doing something a little bit different. The Hierophant energy. It's a little bit non-traditional. But you're moving away from some kind of tradition and creating your own. I'm just really wanting to say that because I think that's very pertinent. You're starting your own tradition. Because it's that important. Tell me about the Three of Fire and the Two of Air. What is that about? The Ten of Pentacles. It's about creating your Ten of Pentacles. Wow. So it's lasting wealth. It's a legacy, but it's something that's being created and it's expanding. And oh my goodness, it has a lot of potential. I think the reason we could still say potential is because of it coming out as a challenge, because we're always working towards that 10. 10s are completions, and we're always working towards that. Especially on the bottom here, we have the Knight of Swords. So this is like always being focused and going towards your 10 of Pentacles. So yeah, that's what I've got for that part. I think this is a really good reading here, Taurus. How can we expand on this Queen of Earth? What else can we do with that energy? What's the Queen of Earth underlying issue about? Or Capricorn energy. The Nine of Swords as a challenge. So not knowing really what to do about a situation. Not knowing what to do about a situation. Feeling like your hands are tied in some kind of situation. That once again has to do with reinventing oneself and knowing what it is that you're wanting to build. With the King of Wands, you've got a divine couple there, the King and the Queen. And so that is kind of like the unstoppable energy. No matter what the Nine of Swords brings in, understand the Nine of Swords is something that's in your mind. It's your thoughts. So you can control this. And you can control your emotions, your reaction to the extent that will help you take advantage of having both the masculine, feminine, and, divine masculine and feminine here. The King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. So yeah, that is how you know what to do in a situation. I think it's talking about supreme guidance too. Yeah. Yeah, okay, and I think it's probably your angels wanting you to know that the Knight of Pentacles is saying your wishes are coming true, even though they're slower than what you maybe expected or anticipated. You're slow and steady, but it wins the race. You're honest, dependable, and like that is well known. And there's something just really wonderful about. So if you were looking for an offer too, or if you were wanting like some communication regarding money or job or some kind of like offer coming in for you, there it is. It's a wish granted. And King of Cups too on the bottom. All right, Taurus, let's get some Oracle of Genetic Gifts and let's wrap up this reading. Thanks for joining me. All right, I have Twitter platform, spiritual involvements or participations. I have telepathy, thought reading, ESP, perception. And then I also have spiritual teacher, priest or priestess. Priest or priestess. And that's what I've got for you, Taurus, and you light and love. Thanks. Bye-bye.